My hair really been uneven the whole video. They about to clown me. Hey guys, it's Cam, and today it's gonna be a different video. It's a video that I never wanted to record, even though I get this question so often. It had to happen one day. It had to happen one day, right? So yeah. So let's just get straight into it. Actually, first, let me say that this video is in collaboration. It is in collaboration with Koby Lomax. I will link his description in, I will link his description in the description. I will put the link to his channel in the description. He does hair tutorials, vlogs, hauls, skincare routines, hair routines in general. We have two completely different textures, so I would really suggest going to his channel if you have a different hair texture than mine. His is looser than mine, I believe. Yeah, it's Koby. Hey, ooh. Let's get started for real. So this list isn't in like any order, ascending or descending. Actually, some stuff I'm just thinking off the top of my head, so we'll see how this goes. First thing is to research. Like, that is one of the most important things when growing your hair. You need to know everything that you're doing to it. Like, you need to do some form of research on products, on methods that you do to your hair, on like tools that you put in your hair, anything in general. You need to research it and know what it's supposed to do, what it's actually doing it, and how it's doing it. You may find out that something you've been doing for a long time is actually doing more damage than benefit. Using heat when you deep condition. So everybody knows to deep condition. If you don't, I highly recommend it. You know, it's a good experience. You know, it's really good. Deep conditioning with heat makes a world of difference. And it doesn't have to be like a blow dryer or a hooded dryer or anything like that, but any form of heat that's more than just one shower cap is pretty good in my opinion. I use a shower cap and then this wire protects me from aliens. I feel like it gets the moisture in your hair better when it's heated, especially with low porosity hair like mine. Research that too. You guys probably hear this a lot, but it's a true statement. Trimming your ends, dusting your ends, clipping your ends, whatever you got to do, like a trim, a cut. Trimming your hair will prevent a lot of single strand knots, split ends going all the way up your hair, just roughness in general. Focus on health and not length. You don't have to do major trims. Like sometimes when I twist my hair up, I just dust a little bit, like just the parts that look bad, or I'll go in and look for single strand knots and just cut those. I do a video on how I trim my hair, my last length check, and ways to find out when you need to trim your hair. So definitely check that out. Another thing that you guys probably hear a lot, sleep with silk or satin. You can see it right there. That's a satin pillowcase, and underneath that, I promise you, I have a bonnet underneath that. I keep like something to wrap my hair up, a do-rag, a bonnet, anything of that sort underneath my pillow, so it's easier. Like once I get in bed, I can just put it on. Even though just sleeping on a satin pillowcase is good practice, better practice is sleeping with both, because I find that my hair still gets dry, but not as dry, but it still gets dry just sleeping on that. So yeah, I recommend both, or sleeping in silk, because that's what I'm about to upgrade to, you know. Now we gonna get to the nitty gritty, like things that I think has facilitated my personal growth in my hair. Something that I really used to struggle with, but I don't struggle with now because I just cut it all together. Reducing tension in your styles. Tension is something, you know, I actually have a little bit of damage from tension. I'm gonna be completely honest. In the past, I've had like a little bit of balding right here because my ponytails used to be too tight. That was December 2016. I had a little bit of balding right here. So I started wearing a flat twist in the front when I wore my ponytails just to reduce the tension. But recently, since June of 2017, I just stopped wearing tight slick back ponytails altogether. I just wear loose ponytails if I wear them, and I usually wear my hair down or away completely. It can snatch hairs from your scalp and like cause a whole bunch of breakage, honestly. If you do have a style with a lot of tension, make sure you let your hair rest every once in a while. Make sure you take breaks, make sure you're taking care of your hair. Along the lines of styles, I would definitely recommend protective styling. And it doesn't have to be anything like big extravagant, just like twists, braids, cornrows, flat twists, buns, sometimes if done correctly with not too much tension. Anything of that sort that keeps your hair protected. So usually what I've been doing lately, and this is actually one of the main reasons why I think my hair has been growing so much lately, I keep my hair in twists for like a good week or two, leave it out for a day or two, wash it, put it back in twist. And you don't got to be as extreme as me. It's lazy, but it's also healthy, so that's why I do it. I don't have to do too much to my hair. I'm doing just enough. Everything is going great, you know, everything. I'm doing just enough, not even just enough, I'm doing more than enough to keep my hair moisturized, keep it maintained, keep it under wraps, keep it protected. You can do protective styles for way longer than that. I just prefer to do it every week or every 2 weeks, just so like I can see my hair every once in a while. And moving on again to styling products, and more importantly, products. I just reach for that, but let's talk about products. So make sure that you're using products that your hair likes. Make sure your hair is reacting the way that it should be. Like, it's good to get information from other people. At the end of the day, it's another person, and their hair isn't growing out of your scalp. Make sure that you're being mindful. Make sure you're going the extra mile to research your products. Make sure you notice everything that goes on when you add your products, and make sure you keep in mind like the 3 parts of your hair. There's more than 3 parts, especially on like chemical level, biological level. Make sure you're paying attention to your roots, your ends, and the length of your hair. You want to make sure you're keeping like oils and shampoo and cleansing products on your scalp. General products like leave-in cream, anything of that nature on the length of your hair, and on your ends, all your regular products, heavier oils, and butter sometimes, just to keep them extra moisturized. So make sure that you're adding more product as you go down your hair and not as you go up. There should always be more product at the end of your hair than on your scalp. Oh, yo, this one is very important. This one changed my hair. I promise you, it changed my wash days completely. But the benefit really outweighs the time that it takes. Detangle before your wash day. Like, get some water and oil, or get some water and conditioner. I usually use water and an Aussie Moist conditioner just to detangle my hair in the shower while I'm on campus. Here I can't really do that, but on campus I usually detangle my hair in the shower with Aussie Moist, a comb, and then I follow it up with a dimmer brush just to make sure everything is smooth. But detangle before your wash day. I promise you, if you keep it detangled the whole wash day instead of waiting till like you're shampooing or waiting until deep conditioning, it's so much better. I promise you, and it goes so much quicker. Detangle before and do everything you need to do section by section. I really stand. Long story short, don't be lazy when detangling, and don't be rough. Like, don't just be like, nah. Be very gentle with your hair, because it's so fragile, especially when it's wet. Before I get to my last one on my list, I'm just gonna do like some honorable mentions, and I'm gonna probably just like list them on the screen somewhere as I say them. I may not do all of these, that's why they're honorable mentions, because I really don't do all of these. Like, I don't take biotin. Just because I don't do these things doesn't mean like they're not effective. I just don't think they're effective to me, or I just don't want to do it, to be honest. And it's not hindering my growth in any way. So if I have something that I don't do, I put it on the screen like with something that says I don't do it. Use conditioner after you shampoo. Some people use like shampoo, then conditioner, then a deep conditioner. I just use a shampoo and then go straight to deep conditioning. Obviously don't shampoo every day. Consider taking biotin or hair supplements. Don't use a towel to dry your hair. That's actually really important. Cold water rinses, I don't really do that, but I don't wash my hair in hot water, so I guess scalp massages. Eat healthy and drink water. That actually does make a difference. Don't use heat. That's a debatable topic. If you're using heat correctly, that's fine. If you're not doing it too often, that's fine. Just make sure you're doing everything correctly and properly. If you don't think you can do it personally, go to a professional, because that's what they're here for. Use growth products. I'm not one to talk about growth products, because I believe if a product can make your hair grow faster, everybody's hair would be down their back. Forgot to say something, but it's actually really important. I don't even know how I forgot it. So make sure you know when your hair needs moisture. Make sure you know when your hair needs protein. That's easy to research. Probably the most important thing, and the sum of everything I just said, honestly. Make sure you come up with a consistent and steady routine that you're going to follow. So make sure you're doing your research. Make sure you find out what your hair likes, what you feel like you need to be doing based on the state of your hair, and go from there. Yeah, if you want like a video on how to really come up with your own routine, let me know in the comments and I can do that for you. If you stayed to the end of the video, thank you so much. If you didn't stay and you skipped, it don't matter. Thank you for watching. And remember to check out Koby's channel. It will definitely be in the description. Thank you for collaborating with me, Koby. Follow my social medias, or those should be right. Follow my social medias, subscribe, and check out this video.